All right, Shiba Inu coin holders, we are almost done. We are just about through it. I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about here in a moment. As always, thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. You can tell I'm coming to you from a hotel room back out on the East Coast for some lacrosse tournaments. I'm actually in Maryland to yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So heading back to Dallas after that. But I wanted to get this video out for you because I meant to make this video for you guys yesterday, but I was traveling all day. And so here's what I wanted to kind of share with you. Okay, so you can see that right now, Shib's down 0.75. The overall market is really flat, 0.09. Not a lot going in anything. So specifically talking about Shiba Inu, kind of this is almost done. We're almost through this. This is what I wanted to share with you and what I wanted to show you. Let me make sure you guys can see everything I want you to see. You can't. Good. Okay. I want to make sure my face wasn't covering it. Okay. So what you're looking at here is a split graphic. On the left, you see 2016, and on the right, you see 2024. And what this graphic represents is the Bitcoin halving cycle. Yes, this is a Shiba Inu video, but you need to understand this all is tied to Bitcoin. And the part I said at the top of the video about we're almost through this, that's what I want to share with you. And I want you to understand what I'm about to show you. So what I want to focus you on is on the right-hand side of the 2024 cycle. And you see this blue curved line that's been drawn here. And what you're seeing is a projection of the Bitcoin price point. And you can see how it troughs at bottom. It kind of troughs out and then it starts to head back up. Okay. And you can see that the exact same thing happened back in 2016 cycle. Okay. Now, back over to 24 cycle, we're almost done, we're almost through it. Part of this video has to do with the bottom of that trough. And the bottom of that trough represents how low we will probably go in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Okay. And you can see that there's not a tremendous amount of much more downward movement. Instead, in fact, probably somewhere staying kind of roughly close where we're at. Might see a downside low of Bitcoin going to 61, 62. That would be really probably the lowest we would see. And, as a corollary, Shiba Inu kind of tracking to that and probably staying in line with that in some capacity. Maybe a little bit more dip down, but not a lot more downside risk and downside pressure here because of historically based precedents that have been set showing these timetables, right? And that's what I really wanted you to leave this video with is that, hey, we're almost through it. The worst is really kind of behind us. And you can see the worst was earlier in this orange box where my mouse is kind of moving right there. See how much lower Bitcoin was, where it did touch down below that 60,000. But now we're looking at probably a low of 62, 63. It's probably as much as our downside risk. And we're almost through, we're almost going to, we've got another, like I said, 3 or 4 weeks. No, excuse me, 4 or 5 weeks. Because we're in the end of June here. We're in the last. We had about another 10 days left in June, and then we go into July, and then August and September we should start to see it pick up, and that would be where we'd start to gradually move up in this after this trough, and that would be in kind of into August, and then really moving into September, October. And this green box over here, final thought to leave you with some really positive stuff, represents the parabolic run that will begin in September, October for Bitcoin. And then ultimately it will have a corollary, have an impact on Shiba Inu as well as all other major cryptos that you own. Every single thing will start to lift because of Bitcoin moving up per this chart. If you want to take a look at this chart yourself, you can. It's from Rekt, R-E-K-T, Rekt Capital over at X. I follow Rekt really well. They do some really good charting analysis, some good TA, good stuff, and I'm a big fan. Okay, so that's what I got for you here in this video. Just wanted to kind of just lay this out for you guys, give you a real quick video, and I got to go. I got to get to a game, watch my son play. This is a national high school tournament that we're at here in Maryland. All right, I'll see you. It's been a pleasure. Go make some money. We're almost done. We got a little bit more time, but focus on the bottom of that trough, and that's really our downside risk. And I don't think we have a lot more downside movement here in Shiba Inu and in all major cryptos. All right, I'll see you. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.